Aaron, 2 games on the weekend. What was your kind of general overview of those, given you'd only had a week on the ice?
Yeah, it was good. Training camp's always going to be a little strenuous. We've had some injuries flare up already. I loved our compete during the week, though. Guys bought in early. We had a couple two-a-days in there. Then I thought Saturday night was a really hard-fought game. Good hockey game, good pace both ways. Got some good goaltending. And then on Sunday, you could just see the level of our play drop a bit. I feel like the late early hurt us. We had 4 guys out from the night before as well, suspension, couple injuries. We were playing with 10 forwards, 6D, lost to Luca midway through that hockey game as well. So we were swimming upstream a little bit that way. But I guess that's what training camp's all about, is trying to get the guys in the best hockey shape possible, work on some system stuff, start trying to build that identity a little bit, and was pleased.
You look at it as a coach, but also as the Sheffield Steelers as well, to have 8,500 people in that building and a great crowd in Nottingham as well. That must have felt so good.
Yeah, it was great having the fans back. Arena was electric there. So that side of things is unbelievable. Having 15,000 people watch those 2 hockey games this weekend, you feel like you're back to normal a little bit, and just looking forward to continuing that.
Hey, Coach. Can I just confirm, I saw you mentioning that Barry Brust is coming in early this week. Has he arrived?
He's got in today, yeah.
Got in today, so just get him on the ice and ready for the weekend, or do you think you'll give him a bit of time just to get up to speed?
Yeah, I mean, the plan is to play him this weekend. I haven't got that far down the line on exactly how that'll look. We'll get him through the week, and we'll try to put him in as many game situations as we can all week here and go from there.
One of the things that jumps out to me about your roster is it's a little bit older than some of the other teams. Is that something that you specifically try to look for in your teams, or how did you approach recruitment?
No, I mean, I'm always just kind of a best guy available type guy, how they fit into our group. I think technically we're actually younger than we were in the 1920 season as well. I think we were about the same age then. And age is experience is a positive thing for me. Sometimes you're finding guys on the downside of their career per se, but this is an excellent opportunity to get them in, and we run a very professional organization here. I'm looking for guys who want to be here for the right reasons, and winning is a priority. So
it obviously worked for you in 1920, only team to win a trophy in the Elite League, having won the Challenge Cup. How much does that drive you on going into this season?
Yeah, sure. I think, looking back on that year, we were pretty fortunate to get that last weekend, to get that trophy, which we can hang our hat on back then. But now, we got to flip the script here and move on from that, and look forward to, again, competing for trophies this year.
Hello, Aaron. Chris Howells, BBC Wales. Can I ask you what it was like during the pandemic and the lockdown and the uncertainty of it all, and wondering when it was all going to come back, if it was ever going to come back?
Yeah, it's frustrating for everyone, obviously. For me personally, I stayed here in Sheffield. I got 2 kids, 13 and 8. I got some additional quality time through the winter last year that I normally don't get. From when the season starts until April, coaching and is a 7-day-a-week job and long hours, so I feel like I don't get to spend a ton of time with them. Mondays is kind of that day where you can find a little bit of time there. But it was nice for me to be able to be home and help out through that time with the homeschooling and just being able to do some stuff as a family that we normally don't get to do. So, I think right now you just can't take anything for granted in life. And I'm happy to come to the rink every day. I love my job, love the group of guys that we have here. And, I think that's the one thing that you kind of come out of this with is, with the way the world works right now, you just one day at a time here and enjoy it.
And taking part in the Elite Series, I mean, how much of that was, looking back, was that about keeping hockey alive, or actually has that contributed to the building of the squad that you have now?
Yeah, we took a couple guys that we didn't have signed for the 2021 season. That never happened, that we brought into the Elite Series and kept. So I think the Elite Series was huge for hockey in the UK. It got the GB national team guys some well-needed ice before going to the World Championships. It put hockey a little bit back on the map with the streaming, the live streaming of how many games. Yeah, it was huge. I think it was huge for us as an organization. It built that bridge a little bit. Instead of being 18 months, there was that 5 weeks of, again, preparing, the preparation, the practice plans, the X's and O's side of things to stay fresh. So I think it was great.
Can I ask you, you've had 2 preseason games. When did you actually get back on the ice for training?
Our first ice was last Tuesday.
Wow. So, okay, you haven't had much preparation for the league.
Nope, not at all.
And how will you manage that? I mean, do you approach, say, the Challenge Cup games as preseason games, or do you prioritize, or is just take every game as it comes?
Yeah, I think we're at this stage, especially now with we've had some niggles pop up already with our group. And both of them one took a puck. Both of them are just puck related, bad luck niggles. So I feel like we'll be ready to go this weekend. Sunday is a huge game. Obviously, it's Cardiff at home, opening of the regular season. So they've had 4 or 5 weeks additional ice than we have. So I know that they're going to be in game shape and game ready. And we're just going to do our best to get as close to that as we can by Sunday.
And also, it's a banner-raising game for you. The last time that Sheffield played in anger, so to speak, you won the Challenge Cup, and the game before that, you lost the league game. And the Challenge Cup final was one of the best hockey games, I think, in British history, really. And the standard was fantastic for that final.
Yeah, I mean, it was good tempo. Two hockey teams that played some really, really good hockey. Yeah, Friday night didn't go the way we wanted, but we answered the bell on Sunday. That's for sure.
Continental Cup. It is a bit of a backdoor to the Champions Hockey League in a sense. You play less games. How big and how important is that tournament for the organization as well?
Yeah, it's something we're looking forward to as an organization for sure. I don't think it's easy to win. There's going to be 4 good teams in that semifinal, and then that final group will have a couple real good teams in it as well for sure. But right now it's in the back of my mind. It's a couple months away. We're uber focused here for that game Sunday more than anything at the moment. But yeah, it definitely is something that sits in the background there. That's pretty exciting.
Last thing, you said after the Elite Series that your son likes trophies. So he's had a year of looking at the Challenge Cup. Which one does he want now?
Oh, he wants them all. They're competitive. My kids are competitive like me. So they came to the game on Sunday and were shattered that we lost.